Soon, but nevertheless, we've got baseball from Petco Park. Today, getaway day here in this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Diego Padres. Chris Paddock gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Lots of potential in this right arm here in Chris Paddock. Big, strong guy, throws good. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Live fastball. He'll throw it up in the zone. He'll throw an occasional two-seam fastball down in the zone also. Needs to work a little bit more on his secondary pitches. One of the keys for Chris Paddock, getting ahead strike one so he can use the array of off-speed pitches.
The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Popped him up. And Tatis is there for out number one.
Batting second,
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's no doubt they really need Andrew McCutchen to get back on track. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2. Got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Nice AB right there. A little potential for some two-out lightning, getting a cleanup hitter to the dish after the first two batters of the inning were retired.
Stepping in now, Willie Adames. Yeah, close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Brandon Woodruff will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Batting third, the first baseman, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nothing in the San Diego first. We'll go to the 2nd down. So to get his day started at the plate, Keston Hiura trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. 2 balls and a strike now. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and after that one, it looks like the first run of the game could be coming pretty soon. He got a pitch that he liked, and he roped it to the outfield. Then he showed the speed necessary to make it all the way around to third.
In now, Hunter Renfroe. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hiura, the runner at third with no outs. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Myers is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. So now to the plate, Victor Caratini. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here now is Juan Soto. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. And he got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Adames ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth.
Here's Will Myers. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
One ball. Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get to Chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down 1-0. And now, Brandon Woodruff. Grounded to the right. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning. D. Strange Gordon is going to come in now and take over following the injury. Into the box now, Tyrone Taylor. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
Full count. Here it comes. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Now it'll be Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Drury is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is Narvaez. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Myers going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Brewers have made this a 5-0 ball game.
This is an example of an inning that just gets away from you. A couple of innocent hits, a walk, and the next thing you know, he's watching them all trot around the bases. You don't always see a lot of runs scored in this sport, but sometimes they can be put up in a hurry.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. 1 and 2 now.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Evans is there, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 2, Luis Uriel.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Soft grounder left side. Drury has it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as the side is retired. But the damage done as the Brewers. Brandon Drury will bat next.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to
hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Gone!
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Renfroe is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the second out.
The batter, number 1.
Next to dig in, D. Strange Gordon. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Padres are able to get 1 back in the inning thanks to... And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again, 1-2. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Around first, digging for 2. But that'll be off the wall in right center. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits. So it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Here comes Bob Melvin out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. So now to the plate, Tyrone Taylor. This is foul right side. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Myers is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up.
Now batting.
He's set and the 3-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Willie Adames. He homered back in the third inning in this one. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is bottom of the inning now. And stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Fernando Tatis Jr. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Hit in the air to shallow center. McCutchen comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Hura drifts over to make the catch. The side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Brewers lead it. And that'll bring up Keston Hura. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Okay. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Change up too low. He walked him. Now at the plate, here is Luis Urias. He grounded out last time up. Hit back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Into the box, Victor Caratini. Up high, 2-1 now. Hura at third with 2 away. Not the best of sinkers that time. Ball high.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count.
And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. And that is through into left field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Up next from Milwaukee, the left fielder, Tyrone.
Standing in now, Tyrone Taylor. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
At the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. Center fielder giving chase. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. 2 hits lead to a run. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Leading off the inning, it'll be Emerson Evans, and they could use a spark from him here. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Narvaez corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So here's Will Myers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate, Brendan Drury.
1 ball.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Fouled off. He's running. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. On the move again from first. On the ground near home. And there's out number 2. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to... Now to the plate, Narvaez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Into the box, Willie Adames grounded out in his last at-bat. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Now the 2-1. Hiura stands at second with 2 gone. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Brewers 9 and the Padres 1. That'll bring up Austin Nola. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Number 8 is into the on-deck circle as it appears he will bat for Felix Hernandez here. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, D. Strange Gordon. He bounced out last time up. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. 2-2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Adames makes the catch to end the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Brandon Woodruff, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. After it is Myers. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next from Milwaukee, Tyrone Taylor, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Evans finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Now at the plate is Fernando Tatis Jr. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now batting.
And in steps Manny Machado. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Right fielder. Juan.
2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Center fielder.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gilbert, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Another 2-2 offering. Runners on the move for second. Again, he sends it out of play. Fouled away. The 2-2. He's on the move again from first. Dribbled to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Running yet again for second. Pops this one up. Adames waits on it. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. Now into the box. Narvaez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
The batter.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. In now, Hunter Renfroe. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
And a reaching effort, but it comes up empty as this is past him toward the corner. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of it.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Swing and a liner. And Myers will make the catch to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4. Ready on 1 and 2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next to hit, Brandon Drury comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Lined hard deep into left, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1 and 2. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
I got the count. 2 and 2.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Willie Adames stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Soto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. And stepping in, D. Strange Gordon starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats, you can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. To the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
So he sets him down swinging. Fernando Tatis Jr. becomes out number 2 this inning. San Diego down to their final strike. And it's fouled away.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Barehanded at his knees. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. 12-1 at the end of this one.
Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Wednesday. Starting out in the NL West, Keston Hiura was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading the Brewers to a win over the Padres 12-1. They continue to win as they now have 9 straight. The Phillies completed a 3-game series sweep as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Diamondbacks' first baseman, number 26, was on at the plate, blasting 2 long balls as the D-backs took care of the Reds 3-2. The Astros got 12 hits in this one as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 8-2. Jorge Soler was a double away from the cycle as the Marlins took down the Orioles 6-3. The St. Louis Cardinals earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Nationals in Washington 4-2. The New York Mets combined to allow only 4 hits as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-1. Austin Riley plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping the Braves to a win over the Yankees 8-1. The Toronto Blue Jays swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road 9-7. The win was their 6th in a row. The Indians completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-1. The Buccos hit 3 long balls as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 7-1. The Kansas City Royals tossed a combined 1-hitter as they beat the visiting Rays 3-0. The Texas Rangers amassed 14 hits in the game as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 9-1. The A's third baseman, number 56, picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, helping the A's to a win over the Twins 4-1. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bobby, are you pissed? I'm sorry, buddy. I thought about you, though. I feel bad for Cole.
You could still go. You said you would go big room.
Yeah.
It's 5:45.
Maybe tomorrow. I love you. I love you. He's always sleepy. He doesn't even wake up when you kiss him. Is your computer starting taking this? You watching porn? Oh my god, Protein. You're watching porn. I'm kidding. Okay, well, it's been a rough. I'm gonna quit this broadcast and